Hi guys, so I had a few of you ask me how to make a banner, so I thought I might make this tutorial to show you. This banner is going to be a picture banner with a transparent background and a drop shadow, which you can see better if I put the white background on. First you need to go to File, New. Now, I don't really work in pixels because they're a lot harder to know how big your canvas is going to be. I work in centimeters. I normally put 30 and 8 and change the resolution to 150. Background, you can have it as whatever you want, but I choose transparent because you can put a color as your background even if it's transparent. So it comes up as this. Then I want you to go to your text tool and then type in what you want. So I'm doing tutorial and then press the move tool. Now this tool is what you just generally use when you're not using any other tool, which you can move everything around in. Now I need you to go to File, Open, and pick your picture that you want to use. I've already selected my picture, but it's this one anyway, so I'll get it open again. And what you need to do is do a Control A for Windows users. I don't know what it would be for Mac users, but I'm just doing this tutorial for Windows users, so sorry, but it's basically just Control A, so select all, and then Control C to copy, and then Control V to paste. When you put the images in, put them up the top because it's just easier to keep track of them. Then right click on the layer, press duplicate layer. Okay. Now this is a common mistake that people normally make, is that they have this hard line straight through the middle when we don't want that. So go to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal, and then it just makes it flowing and a lot more nicer. You can control and highlight both the layers and duplicate them so you get like a double layer, which is a lot quicker. And then just press the top layer, Shift, press the bottom one, select them all, right click, merge layers. You'll see that all those layers just formed into one, which is good, it's what we want. Now this little eye here, that's to show, like you can see that layer. If I click off you can't see it, that's what it's there for. Now I want to come down to this one, press Control and click on this little image thing. See when I take my finger off Control you lose that little square on the mouse. Where you click the T, it selects the text tutorial. You take the little eye off, you can still see it. Make the image layer visible again and Control Shift I to invert it and press delete and Control D to deselect, and that is your banner. Next you need to duplicate the layer again and make the other one unseen. This is just so if you make a mistake you can go back. Now I normally put a white background in just so I can see what I am doing. Create a new layer, drag it to the bottom. Now have your white as the back colour on this. You can change it around by going like this and you can select a different colour if you want, but it's just better white. Go Control Backspace and that makes the background white. Select the layer that you just made for the text and go to Layer Style, Drop Shadow. Now you can see that the drop shadow just came in, and you can edit this by just changing the distance. I think 5 to 10 is the best, so that's 10, that's 5, even 15 is not too bad, but any more than that it gets too far away and it just doesn't look that great. You can also change the size, but that just makes it a bit blurry. Don't worry about that black on the bottom because we'll crop around the edge and you won't be able to see it anyway, but it all depends on how big you make the size or how blurry you make it is a better way to say it. You can change the size, which just makes it thicker, but that doesn't look very nice. You can also make a different shadow, which is from drop shadow you can have an inner shadow, or you can have bevel and emboss, which is really nice as well. You can change the size and it just makes it look 3D, or you can have a gradient, but you just choose different colours for that. So you can go rainbow if you like, and change the angle, that's rainbow, but you don't normally have a picture behind it. So I'll just go back to drop shadow, change that to what I want. Okay, now we're going to make this transparent, so all we have to do is get rid of the white layer, and then that's transparent, and go to the crop tool, make it so that there's a nice even space around the edges. I'm going to move the text down anyway because it's really close just up there, so I'll just make it a little bit fatter, and like just use the move tool to move it down. I selected the other one, so if I go to change it, it's in the same spot. There you go, there you can see the difference that it makes. That's shadow, no shadow. And now to save with the shadow, go to File. If you want to save this document that you've just made, go Save As, and save it as a PSD file, which is a Photoshop file. And then to save it for a web page, go to Save for Web Page and Devices. Now change the size because this is really large. I normally go 700 or 800. I'll try 800. You can press Preview to preview it and see what it looks like on your blog. See, that looks like a pretty good size. Or you can change it to 700 and it makes it a little bit smaller, which is good. But before you go to save, make sure that you save it as the right format. If you choose a JPEG, it'll make the background white, which you don't want. If you save it as a GIF, you'll get this yucky white edge around the text or around the banner, which you don't want either. So just save it as a PNG, and that'll make it so it doesn't have that white edge around, and it'll be nice and transparent and just look really good on your blog. Just go save and save it as whatever you want. Save it as tutorial, or I am anyway. And I'm just replacing that because I already had one, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.